Hey, Todd Vincent, Fermented Farmer, here on the Ranch YouTube channel. Wanted to give you an update about our tree project. What we have here is smooth sumac trees, not to be confused with the poison kind that gives you a rash. These will actually produce red clusters of berries that are really good for you. But these plants, I just wanted to show you, we planted these in the spring as little bitty starts, and we did some heavy cover cropping of plantain and some Dutch clover, and there were already some grasses here. Really doing a great job at keeping down the weeds that might prevent proper growth of these. Also, they're adding great nitrogen to the soil here. So as I'm looking at all these, they've got great color, good stem formation, they're really leafing out quite nicely. And part of this, I just want to remind you, this is part of our atmospheric carbon sequestering. And we believe that these trees growing in mass like this, bringing on the photosynthesis through all these leaves, are really going to be grabbing atmospheric carbon, putting it in the soil where we need it. And as that's happening, we also know that water retention is just going to go up. So as these roots intermingle and create really nice webs of communication under the soil, water retention will just naturally rise. So instead of the water hitting the ground and running off so fast, it's really going to soak in slow and really percolate down into the soil and stay there for times of drought. Then you're not so dependent on irrigation. So we see that going on and happening, and I am really excited about the future of this hedgerow. As it gets bigger, I know that it's going to become a home to things like bumblebees and wild honeybees and a lot of other beneficial insects that seem to be sparse. And I think those things are sparse today because we're not providing the habitat. This also should provide protection and pathways for things like mice, gophers, rabbits, squirrels, small rodents that will use these pathways. And what we're hoping to see is that predator animals such as foxes, coyotes, bobcats even, will start concentrating on the rodents and less on the farm animals. I think what's happened over the years as we've gotten rid of really good habitat like this, the predator issue has really gone up to where farmers like myself are faced with constantly trying to figure out fencing issues and guard dogs, or are we going to use donkeys, or do we have to keep the animals only over here, not over there? So we're hoping that by bringing back better habitat for their natural food of predators, that we're going to have less predator issue on our farm animals, like our ducks, our turkeys, our chickens, goats, sheep, and things like that. So these trees are looking great. Wanted to give you an update, and we'll definitely keep keeping you posted.